Okay, so today is September 19th. That's when I gotta go. So I just have a few more things to get ready. It is currently about 10:20. I gotta go clean the rest of my car out, make sure the back is all ready for me to sit in it, or, live in it for the next 8 days. I'm gonna make a few more stops at some places. I'm getting some snacks down in Eugene. Gotta stop by REI to get a few more things. But yeah, I'm almost ready to go. I gotta make sure that I have my car charger for my Air 2, and I need to make sure that I can charge this camera, so I need to find the right cord for that. Okay, so I've packed up my car. I'm fully ready to go. Give you a little tour. Opening up the trunk. The seats back there fold down, so I'm going to push those pillows back where everything else is. I'll figure out something to do with that. I'm going to get another blanket that I'll be sleeping with my body half in and half out of this trunk. I'm going to get some stuff to put over the windows just so people can't see in when I'm sleeping. I will primarily be sleeping in rest stops. But yeah, I'm about ready to go. I just have to go say goodbye to my roommates first. Would you like to say goodbye?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Hello.
Is this what it's gonna be like the whole trip?
Basically, yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
A little more cinematic than it looks right now, but yes. I'll say goodbye to my baby boy. Oh. There we go. Hello. Hey. No? Take good care of my cat, please. He's in a Digimon tournament right now.
Slash Antamon to delete the Dandevimon. Draw. Effective Dandevi.
Alright. I'm dipping out. See you in 8 days.
Will do. Have fun.
Will do. So, I don't have the best setup to record while I'm driving. And by that I mean I have no setup at all. I'm a little scared, I gotta be honest. I've never done anything like this. So this is all new to me. So I guess we'll just see what happens. Glacier Point Curve. A single turn on a long road in Yosemite National Park. I've been obsessed with this particular spot ever since I saw this picture. Well, not that picture exactly. Regardless, I have been dreaming about taking my own version of this picture for about 2 years now. So, in September of this year, I decided to make that dream a reality. I planned an 8-day trip. I planned a route going down from Portland to Yosemite National Park, going back up through Nevada into Eastern Oregon, actually. And in a last-minute afterthought, I decided to record the entire thing. A short film, whatever you want to call it. But nevertheless, I am happy to finally present to you Hello? I've been driving for a while. for a few hours actually, so you probably haven't seen any updates. I am just outside of Grants Pass, Oregon, and I've stopped at a rest stop on I-5 South, just hanging out, taking a little bit of a break. I was getting a little restless, so I pulled over. It's really pretty out here. It's really pretty. So I'm just hanging out. I'm getting more used to just talking to the camera. Some old lady was just looking at me, whatever. I'm gonna pull out my drone, I'm gonna get some footage. I'm gonna be in California soon, so that'll be nice. Probably gonna do a little bit of writing, maybe. I have a journal that I got from my roommate Hal, and it looks really nice. So I think I'm gonna start using that. It's like a road trip journal. That was my original plan, but I haven't done that yet. So I'm just sort of hanging out, taking a bit of a load off, but I will be back on the road very soon. So, yeah, I guess I'll just roll some B-roll.
Maybe you should let it out. We were young, now bliss doesn't come around. This is a way I feel in my heart. It can't take no more. 'Cause all that I know is I feel it.
Alright, you can't see me. You can probably see the headlights from behind me. But I'm in California. I officially crossed over. I had to go through an inspection point, but the only question they asked is if I had any plants or produce, which I don't, so I said no, and then he just let me go. I was originally going to plan to go to a rest stop just outside of the town of Weed, but I am now instead pulling over at the next rest stop just to see if I like it better, because I don't know if the one at Weed is open. It wasn't exactly clear, so now I'm just going to check out this rest stop. If there aren't any lights here, I'm going to be a little concerned. I gotta be honest. It doesn't say any signs about not sleeping. I guess I'll look at that. North restrooms, open, electronic vehicle charging. Yeah, this seems pretty decent of an area to stop out here. I can just park as close as possible to the bathrooms just to minimize risk of anything happening. I know statistically nothing is going to happen. I just get paranoid easily. I think this might be where I chill for the night. Okay, yeah, I don't think there's anything about not spending the night here. So I will... I'm going to get some stuff set up, start rearranging my car. I'm going to use the bathroom here. And I might make some food. I might make food, actually. Okay. I didn't get to record any of the setup because it was really difficult. I've never done this before. I've got a sheet so no one can see in through my rear window. Every window has a covering over it. With little amounts that I can see out of. Got a big one across a windshield. So I'm just hanging out. I've got my light here. I'm recording this on my phone because it's a little difficult to get to my camera at the moment, but I'm half in the trunk, half not. My cooler's right here. Everything is working pretty fine, honestly. It's about a little past 9. I keep looking at at me in the camera instead of looking at the physical camera, so I gotta try and remember to look more at the camera. Technically, in California, you're only allowed to stay in a rest stop for 8 hours, so I gotta try and work around that. But yeah, I'm going to try and go to sleep, and then I guess just get moving in the morning. So yeah, I will be back then. I guess we'll see how this first night in the car goes. Yeah. It got really cold last night. It got really cold. Alright, time to start tearing everything down. Let's get to it. There it is. You can see some tall buildings out there. That's Sacramento. I am on my way. Traffic is a little iffy right now. It says I should be in there about 33 minutes. So I think that's a pretty decent time frame. I am out of the town of Stockton and I am cruising towards the town of Farmington, which is a town I have a decent amount of experience with from my time playing American Truck Simulator. I would like to find somewhere to stop because I have more stuff to talk about and I want to get my denim jacket all, done up, but I think that might be a little difficult to find somewhere to stop. Okay. It's kind of hot out here. As you can probably see, in the middle of literally nowhere. So I stopped in Farmington. It was an interesting experience. There was just a stray dog just hanging up, maybe a stray dog. It was right outside of the Circle K. I might actually get the patches onto my denim jacket out here, I think. It's getting on me a bit, but it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make for my patch. Things were looking really good at this point. I was making great time. I thought it was going to take me at least 3 days to get down there, but I ended up doing it in almost a day and a half. My park pass didn't start until the following day, but I was going to try and find a place to sleep close by just so I could get going early in the morning. And I was actually talking about this exact scenario in a clip that you don't get to see right now, because right after that clip, life kind of threw a wrench in my plans. Well, I'm a little screwed at the moment. I can't seem to charge my camera in the car with the USB-C port like it says that it can be. I just can't. It's not. There's a few things I could try that I will. Still haven't found a place to stay. I stopped at a Chinese camp store. I don't know. I think this place is called Chinese Camp. I'm not sure. No place to sleep. No way to charge my camera. I can't enter Yosemite early. At least I'm assuming not. I'll at least go to the toll booth and be like, "Hey, is there any way?" Worst case scenario, I need to buy a power converter from 12 volt to something I can plug into for my camera to charge it, but it's already on red, so it's probably about to die. Guess we'll see what happens. Everything fell apart. Couldn't find a place to sleep, I couldn't charge my camera, and I could not enter the park early. So I did the only thing that I could, turned around, started heading back to a Love's I passed about an hour earlier, adding an extra 2 hours of drive time in the morning. Ultimately, it was necessary. I needed to get that 12 volt adapter so I could charge my camera, but it still stung. I felt so well prepared for this trip, and ultimately I fell short when it mattered the most. I was not doing well mentally, so I called the only person that I could think of. My dad.
Your day go okay?
For the most part, yeah.
What happened?
If I'm gonna be honest, I'm feeling really homesick.
Well, it's quite a trip to take by yourself.
Especially so for the first time doing a solo trip.
Yeah.
So I think tomorrow I'm gonna go to Yosemite, spend a little bit of time there, and then I think I'm just gonna start heading home after that. So, night 2, it's a lot better. I slept just here in the back seat rather than sort of half in, half out of the trunk. It is almost 8 o'clock, so I am going to disassemble my little cocoon here, get some gas, and hit the road. Spend a few hours there, maybe find a gift shop. I gotta get a mug, and then I will start heading back. I feel a lot better about heading back starting today rather than trying to be back on Saturday. I feel a lot better than I did last night. So yeah, let's just get to it. There we go. So the plan is just head straight to Yosemite, do what I came here to do, get home. So it's about 3 hours. I'm gonna be charging the camera battery while I'm heading out there. And then, should be good to go. Oh, getting a call from my dad. Perfect timing, see ya then.
There's no way out of an angry crowd without stepping on some toes. You scream your name till the lights go out, then they'll feed you to the wolves. It's hard to say who you'll be when they let those big red curtains close. You know this, 'cause you told me so. I bet you forgot black heels in the summertime. Dad's bad cooking, though you'd be polite. Honey, now you got a look that I don't recognize. You pulled me aside and you said,
This is incredible. Holy hell. Like, look. Whoa. Since I'm not technically in Yosemite yet, the drone is allowed. I'm not going to pull it out, but it's allowed.
Hello, how are you today?
Doing alright. Alright. Is this all I need to give you there? Just.
And your ID of...
Yeah.
Perfect. Do you mind if I borrow this?
Go for it, yeah.
Awesome. I'll be right back with your permit.
Awesome. That was easy.
Would you like a map and a guide?
Sure, yeah.
Alright. That
Thank
little
you so
pink
much.
permit there, if
Okay.
you could just stick that onto your windshield.
Yeah, that'll be.
That's going to be good for all 3 days of your reservation
Okay.
here in the park.
Oh, is
if you
it
press
sticky?
Up on the windshield,
Oh, yeah.
it should stick.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I'll do that over here then.
Just
Alright.
stick that somewhere
Yeah.
where we can see it and it's not going to be in your way. You have a good one.
You too. Okay. That's that, I guess. Let me roll up this window so my pass doesn't fly out. Okay. I'm in the park. My beautiful Mavic Air 2 is now no longer allowed, which is fine by me. It makes sense. I understand the reasoning. And now I have an hour and 13 minutes until Glacier Point. We are on our way. I was nervous for nothing. There was no reason for me to be nervous. But I'm excited now. I'm in the park. I'm excited. This is good. This is good. Well, it was good. The issue with booking a park pass so far out in advance is you don't know what kind of weather you're gonna have. I'm still driving, and I've got 56 minutes, 32 miles. Ooh, till Glacier Point. I'm a little nervous. There's a lot of smoke out there in that valley that I'm seeing right now. This could be not very fantastic, but it is what it is, you know? I'm here, I'm gonna take my picture regardless. I'll try and show you what I'm talking about here. Let me just See all that? That is just smoke out there. So, I'm a little nervous. Hopefully, it's fine. But then again, I'm not going to be too surprised if it isn't fine, you know? I just passed the last gas station, which is a Chevron, a few miles back, which confuses me because the Chevron is in Yosemite, like it's past the park that you have to get reservations for. So do the people who work at that Chevron just have like a unlimited Yosemite pass? Do they have a special entrance? Like, I'm curious as to how that works. Despite the smoke, this valley is really, really pretty. But I'm just hoping that it sort of clears up so I can get my picture of Half Dome. But I guess we will find out. Well, there's Half Dome. You can see it from here, so Glacier Point is somewhere over there. Gotta be honest, the smoke isn't looking too promising right now. Damn it. I've got 7 minutes until I am at Glacier Point. This is pretty incredible, honestly. I had some doubts. I definitely had some doubts about me getting here. I'm excited though. I'm very excited. About 800 miles. 5 minutes. And 3.5 days. 1 minute. And a hell of a lot of uncertainty of if I was actually going to be able to do this.
In 1,000 feet, your destination will be on the
I'm 1,000 feet away. You probably just heard that. Okay. Oh, this could be good. I'm gonna... Imagine after all of that, you turn that corner. You're filming your reaction to seeing this beautiful work of nature for the first time. The thing you came all this way for. And due to your lack of experience, the footage is almost unusable. See, I didn't trust my camera to handle my exposure for me. I couldn't tell if it was doing a good job. So I took it off of auto and I put it into manual exposure. But I didn't account for the light being so much brighter when I turned that corner. Everything is just blown out. But you can still make out the important bits in the video, and I did drive all that way. So I might as well just include it.
I was young then. I was young to know me, used to hate what I've
I hope I can save that in the with editing, but holy parking lot's just right down here, and then I gotta trek all this way back up just to get a picture of me. That's incredible. Now I just gotta find parking. I finally found a parking spot. I gathered up all my stuff, changed my jacket, and then hiked all the way back up to Glacier Point Curve. I'm recording this on my phone because my camera's already set up. So now, I'm gonna take my picture. Hopefully it looks good.
Is to have it in your hands, the one thing I wanted all my life. It's all mine.
Here we go. Yeah, actually that works. That's it. The entire reason I came here to this spot, for this view, this road, take one picture. And I did that. Feels a little anticlimactic, I'm not gonna lie, but I mean, I guess that was the point of the trip. It feels good. I'm happy with the picture, so I don't have much to complain about. This car is really loud. Why? I realize the next time I do one of these, I should probably have a script, because this is It's not exactly the best. I don't really have anything to say. The whole point of this trip was to be off the cuff, doing whatever. And I guess that didn't exactly work out for this moment. Every other moment has been fine. This one, no. After a lot of turmoil, deciding on what I was going to do after I got this shot, I've pretty much decided I am going home. I definitely signed up for a little too much for my first solo trip. 1,800 miles going through deserts and stuff, maybe not. I'm going to take a few more pictures. I have some playing cards from Bradley Mountain that I'm going to take. I'm not sponsored, but I am trying to be so hard. I'm trying to be sponsored. But yeah, I'm going to take some more pictures. I'm going to use that map they gave me earlier to find a gift shop. And then I guess I'm going home. I'll be home tomorrow afternoon. And then I guess I start putting this together. I didn't realize how hard this would be. You see all those people that are doing like travel vlogs and everything. Everything seems so like perfect and well done and crafted. There isn't a guide for that. There's tips, yeah, get a lot of B-roll, like maybe have a general outline of what you're gonna do. Talk as much as you can, record everything. But that's not a substitute for actually doing it. And part of me, for that reason, feels a bit disappointed in myself that I'm so inexperienced at this, and I know that, but I still chose to do this trip, and now I won't get to do this trip for the first time again. Yeah. I still think this video is going to turn out good, but I wish I knew what I was doing already, but there's no way to get to that point without this. I'm gonna get one more video, a few more pictures, find a gift shop, and call it quits. Yeah. You know, I actually met a guy from New York right after I recorded that clip. Turns out he was also there to see Glacier Point curve, just like I was. He came a hell of a lot further than I did, though, I'll say that much. But that was it. After driving 776 miles to take one singular picture, I gathered everything up and drove another 776 miles back home. Except instead of driving that mileage in 3.5 days, this time I did it in 13 hours. Everyone I tell this story to always ends up asking me the same question sooner or later. Was it worth it? I usually let them decide for themselves. I've been making some decent time in terms of getting my estimated time down. That's what we're looking at right now. 7 hours of driving left. It's still doing the no focusing thing, huh? 4 hours, 21 minutes. I am in Oregon, have been for a little bit. I'm still feeling mostly fine in terms of, awake-wise.
Sure, did you call? Did we have already talked? I don't know, I don't know.
13 hours of non-stop driving later, I'm home. You know, this video was originally going to be 2 hours long. I've spent the last 2.5 months just condensing it down to, I think this comes out to about 30 minutes. And it's given me some time to think. And I think I know why I came back early. Sure, I was homesick. But more than that, I missed my friends. You know, an old quote makes sense to me now. Happiness is only real when shared.